After taking several months off at the end of 2024, Smiley has accepted the invitation, demonstrating his revived skill set to the fans. The world as the lightest competitor in the slap game, Team Tank protege Mallet steps to the barrel as the smallest competitor. His tenacity at the barrel. The heavy metal drummer has fast hands and incredible accuracy, two assets that he hopes will help him become top contender tonight. SFC's top lightweight contender is Oklahoma-based slapper FPS. This video gamer and Twitch streamer made his first appearance at the barrel during Slap Fight 20 last summer, dealing top contender Wildman his first ever knockdown before losing to the veteran. He has since brought home big victories versus Firecracker and Concrete Finisher, but lost by knockout to the current champion. A win at the double barrel tournament tonight would give him the rematch he's been working toward.
Well, we sure received a treat from those first two matches. We're going to find out. Hopefully these next two matches will be just as entertaining. Let's bring out the first competitor at the first barrel. It is Smiley. His opponent from Maxburg, Iowa. Please give it up for Concrete Finisher. The first competitor lining up at the second barrel. Please welcome from Fulton, Missouri, Mallet. His opponent from Fulton, or from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, he is FPS.
Coleman, here we are. It's the second quarterfinal of the double barrel tournament. We've got Smiley from Team Biscuit on the right at barrel one and Concrete Finisher on the left.
These guys work fast. This is going to be action.
Yeah, this is going to be great. In the back barrel, number two, we've got Mallet from Team Tank and FPS from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. FPS won the last lightweight tournament last year, the Sub-Zero tournament. He faced the Cannon and lost by knockout. And with a win tonight in the double barrel tournament, he will have another opportunity to face the Cannon.
I think he's the betting odds favorite here.
All right, here we got quite a big hat here from Smiley. We're going to see if the officials will let him wear that. We may have to turn it around. And the coin toss was won by Smiley at barrel one. At barrel two, the coin toss. I think they're going to forego the coin toss here. It looks like FPS is going to give the first shot to Mallet.
Well, that's interesting.
That's a mistake. Mallet is no joke. He may be one of the smallest competitors. In fact, he was the smallest competitor in the sport until this weigh-in last night. And he's reached a milestone. He is now the world as the lightest competitor in the slap game. Team Tank protege Mallet steps to the barrel as the smallest competitor. His tenacity at the barrel. The heavy metal drummer has fast hands and incredible accuracy, two assets that he hopes will help him become top contender tonight. SFC's top lightweight contender is Oklahoma-based slapper FPS. This video gamer and Twitch streamer made his first appearance at the Barrel during Slap Fight 20, dealing top contender Wildman his first ever knockdown before losing to the veteran. He has since brought home big victories versus Firecracker and Concrete Finisher, but lost by knockout to the current champion. A win at the Double Barrel tournament tonight would give him the rematch he's been working toward.
Well, we sure received a treat from those first two matches. We're going to find out. Hopefully, these next two matches will be just as entertaining. Let's bring out the first competitor at the first barrel. It is Smiley. His opponent from Maxburg, Iowa. Please give it up for Concrete Finisher. The first competitor lining up at the second barrel. Please welcome from Fulton, Missouri, Mallet. His opponent from Fulton, or from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, he is FPS.
Coleman, here we are. It's the second quarterfinal of the Double Barrel tournament. We've got Smiley from Team Biscuit on the right at Barrel 1 and Concrete Finisher on the left.
These guys work fast. This is going to be action.
Yeah, this is going to be great. In the back barrel, number 2, we've got Mallet from Team Tank and FPS from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. FPS won the last lightweight tournament last year, the Sub-Zero tournament. He faced the Cannon and lost by knockout. And with a win tonight in the Double Barrel tournament, he will have another opportunity to face the Cannon.
I think he's the betting odds favorite here.
All right, here we got quite a big hat here from Smiley. We're going to see if the officials will let him wear that. We may have to turn it around. And the coin toss was won by Smiley at Barrel 1. At Barrel 2, the coin toss. I think they're going to forego the coin toss here. It looks like FPS is going to give the first shot to Mallet.
Well, that's interesting.
That's a mistake. Mallet is no joke. He may be one of the smallest competitors. In fact, he was the smallest competitor in the sport until this weigh-in last night, and he's reached a milestone. He is now the second smallest competitor in the sport. Congratulations, Mallet. Here we go, Barrel 1, Smiley teeing off. And stays in the pocket. Now we go to Barrel 2. Slim Reaper's putting a lot of work in tonight. He's cornering all of the competitors on the left side of the barrel and on the right side of the barrel. Big action and break the tank. Okay, you got a warning on Barrel 1 for stepping. Warning only. Oh, and Mallet stuns FPS.
Scrapper.
These two guys are friends. Last night when we drew for positions, you could see Mallet and FPS did not like the matchup. They are down to clown. So we are in the third leg of round 1. It's Concrete Finisher slapping Smiley, and he's requested Smiley to turn his cap around. Here at Slap Fight Championship, you can wear headdressing as long as it doesn't affect the strike zone. Also, your beard must be less than 1 inch, as always, in the strike zone.
Good chin tuck, almost too tight.
Look at that. Look at the stance.
Oh.
Okay, now that was just an ugly situation altogether.
Good slap, though.
And they're going to call that a flinch. He's going to have a flinch warning. So now we've got a stepping warning. on Smiley and a flinching warning on Smiley, and his coach Biscuit does not look happy. So
settle in.
I'm sure that's going to be something they're going to talk about when they get back home to Fulton, Missouri. All right, now we've got some questions here. Can Mallet take these powerful slaps from FPS?
Watch this.
Oh! And he takes it! Wow! Oh! Wow! Wow! And now FPS is asking if that was a club. And it looks like it was a clean slap.
He took that like a champ.
Wow, proud of Mallet. That was a nice first round.
You can't take too many of those.
Now, this is the beginning of round 2. And now let's see if Smiley can keep his feet down. Look at the face of concrete finisher. Takes it.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to go to barrel 2 now. Second slap of round 2. Now Mallet has another opportunity to make a statement here. Mallet is one of the most courageous slappers in the division. Here we go. Oh, but he stuns him again. It's a tough fight for FPS. He's a kind person in general. He's a really nice guy, and he knows that Mallet's had a tough week.
Pound for pound.
Mallet's had some had some really tough trials in the past week or two, and coming to slap fight is really cleansing for him. So we're back to barrel 1. This is the third leg of round 2. And this funky stance by concrete finishers, very strange.
Oh,
and we've got another flinch here. So
man, he's off tonight.
It looks like we're going to have a flinch penalty. And if that's the case, then Smiley is going to lose his round 3 slap. Okay, now maybe they didn't call it. Maybe that was just a stern talking to. We'll see here. Oh, and Mallet stays on his feet. You can see Frank. Frank is making sure not to touch his fighter. He doesn't want to cause an accidental knockdown. But now Mallet has taken 2 of these 5 mighty slaps from FPS. A little bit of a talking to here. Our lead official, Kyron Bowen. He's a veteran of every slap event in the history of slap fight. 41 events, hundreds and hundreds of fights. One of the leading authorities in the sport. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Concrete finish. Oh! Staying on his feet. Looking like Frankenstein.
Smiley yelling.
Holy smokes.
That was pretty cool.
Smiley can smell blood in the water, but concrete finisher did not want to go down, and he didn't, Mark.
That was pretty neat.
Wow. All right, that makes an interesting situation here on the first barrel. We've got a few penalties, some violations by Smiley. No actual penalties, but some warnings, and a couple of hard shots.
Very close.
By concrete finisher. So it's very close. Here's Mallet. Oh! He's chopping him down, Mark. Mallet is in this fight. Wow. Unbelievable.
What a fight here.
All right, we're going to go back to barrel 1 here. And it's now time for concrete finisher to shake off the cobwebs.
Look at that.
Look at the tuck here. Team Biscuit working on their tucks.
There you go, Kyrie. Look at it.
Tucking is not cheating unless you touch your chin to your sternum. Here we go.
What's up now?
Another crazy slap from concrete finisher.
Oh, no!
Oh, wow. I tell you what.
Beautiful fight.
He said, not today. Not today. These guys don't want to go down, Mark. Way to go. Way to stay on your feet. Back to barrel 2, Mark. It's FPS with his third slap.
Wow.
On Mallet.
Big slap. Chin way up.
Oh, and Mallet goes down.
Oh, gosh.
Frank's going to steady his fighter here. Mallet's got
Wow.
60 seconds to regain his composure.
Come on, brother.
FPS is going to take a knee.
Come on, buddy. Get up. There you go.
Here comes Mallet.
Help him up, Frankie.
Frank's telling him to
Help
take his
him up.
time. FPS does not like what's happening, but this is the name of the game.
Come on.
And that's going to be the match. FPS is going to move forward into the semifinals. That's going to be the match. And now we're going to go back to the first barrel. Concrete Finisher and Smiley.
I wonder what happened. Someone had to happen.
Oh, Mallet's very disappointed here. He's had a tough week, Mark. He's buried a close friend, and he's had some big trials. And so, he's done pretty well tonight. I think everybody can agree. But that's going to be the end of Mallet in the double barrel tournament, and FPS will be moving forward. We love you, Mallet. We love you, buddy. One of the best coaches in the game, Frank the Tank, staying with this fighter. Okay, we're back to barrel one. Team Biscuits, Smiley about to tee off. This is round 4. And Concrete Finisher takes it. Storyline here, Concrete Finisher, Mark, is really looking forward to a potential rematch with FPS. Most everybody saw last summer when FPS destroyed Concrete Finisher's eyeball, and not the actual eyeball. It was a hematoma underneath the eyeball. But the internet went crazy. As you can see, Dennis does have both of his eyeballs.
He drove in early for this one.
He sure did. FPS moving on. Looking to get that shot with the cannon. Now, if Concrete Finisher can pull off the win here at barrel 1, we will see that rematch between FPS and Concrete Finisher. But right now, it's kind of hard to see who's in the lead here.
Hit that one big wobble.
We've had some nice shots, but neither of these gentlemen have gone down. Perfect tuck, good shoulders. Everything looks good here on Smiley. Smiley eats it and catches the hat. Super cool. In the background there, you can see our Jiu-Jitsu Championship, April 12th, right here at PLN Studios. We will have the World Championship between Zach Moore and the winner of our Grand Prix tournament, Vincent Bland, D1 wrestler and all-around nice guy. Zach and Vincent will be right here at PLN Studios in the Ozark Mountains, battling inside of a Toyota Scion for the World Championship of Car Jitsu. But tonight, it's all Slap Fight Championship, and here's Smiley, last slap of the match. Oh, and it's a good one, but not enough. Now, Concrete Finisher knows that he needs to make a statement in this final round, where he
needs a real big slap here.
Absolutely, he does, and I'm sure that's what the Slim Reaper is telling him.
Go for it.
Don't move your head.
That would be.
If you're playing at home, we've got Raven in the top seat, Black Larry, FPS, and the winner of this match will join those three in the semifinals of Double Barrel. Here we go. And he eats another shot, says, not today, not today.
Taking a chance. He got that
good match. I think,
good.
Mark, I think this next slap is the last slap of the match, and Concrete Finisher has an opportunity here, but this is as close as it gets.
He can seal it or steal it right here with a.
All right, our official are going to have a conversation in here. Concrete Finisher, an actual Concrete Finisher. How'd you get your fight name? He said it's not a fight name, it's an occupation. Smiley, on the other hand, got his fight name from his family. They always called him Smiley. And look, Mark, there's your favorite slap fight fan in the back. It's
Ladies
Kylie,
and gentlemen, this was a tough decision. We do have a winner. Moving on in the tournament, Smiley!
Smiley pulls off the win. Holy smokes! Moving on in the tournament, Smiley will face FPS And you can see how surprised he is. That's what happens when you fight clean. There we go. Let's take a look at these two
All right,
gentlemen.
so I'm here with the two winners. FPS, let's talk to you first. Great, man. Malik can take a shot, can he?
Oh, absolutely. I knew it was going to be a challenge from the get-go. I've seen he's taken shots from Outlaw and a lot of hard-hitting guys, and I wasn't expecting anything less than
Right. But you did get it done, so you took a little bit less damage. Are you feeling pretty fresh?
Oh, very fresh, yeah.
Okay.
I can keep going.
Right on, man. Okay, well, you're going to keep going with this guy. You got to see him a little bit, too. So, Smiley, I think that was probably the most entertaining fight I've seen from you, man. A lot of emotions, a lot of personality. You were having fun out there, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to come out here and just put on the best performance I can, just make this something fun to watch for everybody.
Well, awesome. Great job. I was back and forth. It was a really tough call. You guys both kind of, you rocked him that one time. You had a couple more penalty warnings, but you had the edge. Great job. I can't wait to see you guys go at it in a little bit. So go do whatever you need to do, and we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Nick Savage and also Credence and Mikey. They are great supporters for Slap Fight Championship, and I just want to throw that out there.
There it is, man. Thank you, brother. Well, it's only fair. Smiley, you got anybody you want to shout out to?
Just anybody that's back at home supporting me. I really appreciate it. Anybody that's out there supporting me, just happy whenever I come on screen. That's all. That just really means everything to me.
Right on, man. Well, thanks, guys. Your two winners, FPS and Smiley. Thanks, guys. Buckle up. How'd you make?
We've got ourselves a D1 wrestler here in Vincent Bryan. He's going to fold this guy in half and try to get this guillotine.
Zach Moore is still the middleweight world Jiu-Jitsu champion.
Zach Moore's got the back. Okay, got a neck break. I love it. Let's go.
Get in there.
And it looks like Vincent Bryan's just going to go ahead and slide on over and take the back. As you look at the hair, look down around the neck, and you'll see that Vincent Bryan is trying to kill him in the front seat. All right, Mark, the main event has begun. It's Zach Moore in the white.
He's getting the 3 count. And Zach Moore is the winner of the match.
Man, this tournament is turning out great. We've had some fantastic fights so far, and I don't know if you've noticed, we've got a lot of great people in the audience. We got people from the from the golf, mini golf putt tour. We've got people from other divisions. In fact, hey, Slap Daddy, come over here real quick. I'm gonna do an impromptu interview. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm going.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a beloved slap daddy. I think I know what you're referencing. So he's a beloved slapper here. We haven't seen him for a little bit. Yeah. So I heard there's another guy that's going by Slap Daddy. Who came up with that first?
Well, everybody already knows I'm the real Slap Daddy.
I just wanted to make sure everyone knew for sure.
Yeah, it's like you can't come out of the UFC to fucking ice me. So
Right. You're right, because he said it, right? And that's what you're doing. You're Slap Daddy. Okay, so what do you think about this so far?
Oh, it's always a great environment, a great show JT's put on, and there's some good matches.
Yeah.
Excited to see what else has come.
All right. Well, what have you been up to?
Nothing, just TikToking, pushing my merch, just trying to build my brand.
Yeah, when are we going to see you again?
Whenever JT gives me a call. This mother.
Amir, come here. Come here. Come on.
Video is a Beyond the Slap exclusive.
Amir, I gotta ask you, man, where the fuck was that Amir for the past year? That was amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those ones that had to be done. I'm not really proud of it by any means, but it had to be done.
Absolutely. What was that like? First of all, are you able to say legally when you got your notice?
Yeah, it was on Wednesday evening, bright and early, like 9:15, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I was just sitting at work.
And the reaction was, I know that had to be very shocking. I want the whole scoop.
And so, on cars for a little bit until concrete starts coming around again. And so I'm just sitting at my desk, typing stuff, whatever, and I get this email, and the subject it just says our slap termination letter.
Yeah.
So
now you had big names. Really proud of you. I don't know if you've seen. I noticed Pono congratulated you and reposted. There was a few big names. How's that feel to know that there's still people over there from Power Slap that have your back and support you?
It's really cool. It just gives me another little bit of passion, just that extra bit of fire. Just going,
There's a potential now for you versus Brandon Kerr.
I mean, I just slapped one of my best friends in the game, bro. Of course I would.
What would you say to these people that are going all in and quitting their jobs thinking they're going to get booked once every 3 months and that money's coming? What would you tell them, even being young?
Man, I didn't look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Power Slap was pushing me, and then I fucking fell off the planet for it.
Now, do you think that they made an example out of you and Cody? Do you think you were examples to get other people maybe step up their game, maybe with clubbing or social media or foul?
I'm hoping he's behind that door. Bring out Slap Daddy! Ready? All right, man. All right, you got your physical and everything's good? Okay. Well, his competitor for tonight, the real deal. All right, man, I'm going to turn this over to Kyron.
All right, Mark Coleman, this is a surprise matchup. We've got Slap Daddy on the right, the original Slap Daddy, and on the left, the real deal. And Mark, both of these gentlemen competed formerly for another organization, and they've decided to make their home Slap Fight Championship. So we're going to take a look here and see how these guys can adapt to the Slap Fight Championship rule structure, and for their first time, a 10-round structure. Now, John Kennedy, Slap Daddy, has competed at the barrel once before. He was knocked out by Okuma 915 in 2024. But Amir Nuriddeen, also known as The Real Deal, has just joined us tonight from another organization. This will be his first time slapping at Slap Fight Championship.
The sexy haircut.
All right, here we go. Amir, The Real Deal, and Slap Daddy, round one.
So relaxed. What the heck? So...
Whoa, never mind.
There was a psych out there. I guess he
don't like the stance at all, John.
Yeah, the stance is a little weird here. Look at Amir. Gonna make a statement. Oh, he knocks John down with one shot. Amir Nuriddeen, Slap Daddy, goes down on his ass.
You almost see that coming.
Wow.
He's out. Holy
Slap
crap.
Daddy is finished for the night. Hand in his pocket, chilling on the ground. Amir steps completely off the mat. No honor whatsoever towards Slap Daddy. In fact, he's talking to the audience. Slim Reaper's probably going to tell him to get his ass back on the mat. But The Real Deal, one slap knockout at Slap Fight Championship. Welcome to Slap Fight, The Real Deal.
I wish they'd give him a hand a little bit there. Hold him or something, man.
Amir coming in, showing some great power. Everyone in the audience was surprised to see Amir coming through the front door. He's been a guest of the show many times. Very outspoken, colorful character. But when he hit me up a few days ago, Mark, he said, let's do something. I said, let's do. He said, I want to make a statement. I want to fight somewhere where I'm respected. And unfortunately, his first match had to put him against a good friend. And as you can see here, these guys have a lot of respect for each other. Slap Daddy's going to go back to the back and have a talk
Your
with the
winner by
medics.
TKO, The Real Deal.
And The Real Deal's going to celebrate his first knockout win here at Slap Fight Championship. But it doesn't look like he's very happy about knocking out a good friend.
So I take it that's what you mean by The Real Deal.
Yeah.
Did you think that was going to happen?
Yeah, I've been working my slap a lot. Came over from Power Slap, so my technique is really good. I dedicated my life to this, and Power Slap just cut me, so I'm just kind of trying to get my name back in the pool, and this is what I had to do to get there. You know,
that was a pretty good opening shot, wasn't it? Impressive, man. So it sounds like we need to talk, and you'd like to maybe do this again, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that I've been chirping out the past couple of years. Since I've been in Power Slap, shit talking has kind of been my thing. So I guess Raven will be on the list. Okuma will be on the list. I got some guys I'm coming out.
Raven's not in your weight class.
But I can cut weight, add some weight. It doesn't really matter to me.
All right. So, and Akuma is one of the ones too.
Okuma, that would be a nice fight for me. I've been watching him since I was a little kid and in like mixed martial arts and stuff. So kind of a fan of him. So that'd be an awesome fight for me just to cross off the bucket list,
Right on, man. Well, if you get like that, he's got to watch out. I want to give you a chance to give a shout out to anybody you want.
I just want to give a shout out to Power Slap. You guys, you don't really know what you're missing out on. I'm only getting better, and I guess I'll show it here at Slap Fight Championships.
The Real Deal! Thank you, man.